Hello, everybody. Today is Wednesday, December 6th. It's 3:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On my left is the time and sales showing the Emini S&P in real time at 2633.50 at almost 3:11 p.m. We have a great video for you today. The DAX has just been doing exceptionally well. First up is the DAX on the Super Renko 10 tick with our line break algorithm. I showed this yesterday, only been plotting it for a couple of days, and it is winning. The profit target was changed from 3,500 to 2,500, and that was achieved with one tick of positive slippage. We had four winning trades in a row. As you can see here, you can see our equity curve. And using the line break logic, with the precision trend filter for the entry. So that means our line break signal to go short, the red dots in the bars must be red, and green dots and blue bars to go long. That worked out pretty well. Really nice entries and exits here, 4 winning trades in a row. That'd be very hard to do trading manually. Okay, next up is our long-running DAX on the Super Renko 14 tick. This also hit its goal and had a couple of ticks slippage at the end. This had 3 winners and 1 loser trading 2 contracts. Okay, the DAX on a 150 tick Heikin-Ashi chart did 1637 for the day. Now what you see here is just the second part of the day. This chart was actually quite active, and we made an equity high of about 1600, and then we gave it all back, plus drew down 1,000, and then we came back to hit our goal. Well, not hit our goal, but to close at a pretty good profit for the day of 1637.50. But this goes to show the volatility of the DAX on this time frame, at least on this day. But this has been pretty good overall, hitting its goal. This was just an active chart today. Okay, just wanted to bring this over. This is the Emini S&P on a 1597 BWT Heikin-Ashi tick chart. We have a closed P&L of 287.50. We started out with a loser here, drew down about 500, and then came back with 3 winners in a row, and this is the current position here. Really good job on the indicators giving signals. This was actually 2 losers here in a row, and then we came back. So still pretty solid performance. Currently live, 1 contract open here. Okay, next up is the Emini S&P on a 987 tick line break chart. On an actual line break chart, this chart was moderately active. We had 7 or 8 trades today on this chart. The losers were relatively small and caught some really nice swings on the winning trades. And our goal on this is 1,300, so we hit our goal with 1 tick of slippage. Okay, next up is the crude oil on a 377 tick Heikin-Ashi chart, and this did 960 for the day. And again, really nice signals on the indicators here. And this probably would have been a winning trade as well, but we have our goal here at 1,000. We also used our news filter, so by clicking this button, we see all the upcoming news, and what we did was we closed any open positions were closed 1 minute before the announcement, and then we began trading 1 minute after the announcement. But it looks like we closed our position right before the announcement right here at the peak, and then it sold off. So that exiting the position at 1 minute before the announcement was probably an excellent move here. Okay, next up is the Emini S&P on a Super Renko 6 tick. We have several variations of this chart trading. This one starts trading at pre-market at 8 a.m., and our targets are 20 and 40 ticks, trading 3 contracts, so 1 is a runner, and our goal is 1,000, so this obviously hit its 1,000 goal, and we had 2 losers and then 3 back-to-back winners here. Okay, next up is the crude oil on a 150-tick BWT Heiken Ashi chart, and this was pretty active. You can see where we exited our position prior to the news announcement, but subsequently missed the long trade afterwards. But we did come back and make 3 winners in a row, and that brought us to hitting our goal of 1,000 for the day on 2 contracts. Okay, the gold contract did 540 for the day on 2 trades. You can see them here. The NASDAQ did 1275 for the day on 3 contracts. And we have relatively small targets here on the NASDAQ, which makes the trades look kind of short on this size time frame, but we are exiting at 24 and 32 ticks, and then we have 1 as a runner, but we're trailing by the volatility stop pretty tight, starting at 4 ticks. In any case, this did pretty good for the NASDAQ, basically hitting our goal. Okay, next up is the Emini S&P on a Super Renko 2-tick chart, and I never did adjust the money management on here, but this probably could use some sort of trailing stop, as this had 5 or 6 points in the trade and then only ended up with a couple of ticks, both of these trades here. But still, it hit its goal of 750 for the day. This is our Super Renko 2-tick with a higher time frame of 4 ticks. Okay, next up is a crude oil on a 987 Heiken Ashi tick chart. This did 480 for the day. Looks like we had 3 winners and 2 losers, and probably an equity high of about 700 or 800. Okay, next up is a Emini S&P chart on another Super Renko 6-tick chart. This one starts trading at 9:35 a.m. and we have very short profit targets of 5 and 9 ticks, and then 1 contract as a runner. We're trading 3 contracts. Limit order at the close of the bar minus a tick. And we only have a $700 goal on this one, so we obviously hit our goal and had 1 tick of slippage. And then finally, our Emini S&P on a 2500 BWT Heiken Ashi tick chart had a total of 4 trades and 2 winners, and the losers were very small here. Had an equity high of only about 350 and closed at 312 for the day. The gold on a Super Renko 14 tick had a modest gain of 360 on a single short trade seen here. That's all for today's video. If you'd like to find out more, please visit our website or send us an email to systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thank you for watching today.